Are you familiar with AdultSwim.com? Long ago, there was this engine called Flash. Flash was awesome. For everything except security. Security on Flash was fucking dog shit, but it made some cool video games.
Suicide.
And on AdultSwim.com, they hosted lots and lots of Flash games. Overall, a lot of them were throwaways, like, Zombie Hooker Nightmare, or The Drunken Assassin, or VVV. VVV? What the fuck? But most importantly, it led to a game called My Friend Pedro. A jank Flash game. It's a above average Flash game. It's got pretty unique visuals and design. It served its purpose as a throwaway Flash game to feel like you're in the Matrix. But the important part about this game is what it led to.
When the devil got your hand, good luck to hold the circle rose as she flies down, reading the paper, reading the world right round, and her eyes record the sweet surprise of those who died that day, leaving her breathless, leading her head to the grave.
C-Rank, what the fuck? I love My Friend Pedro. I've never really made it clear before how much I like the game because I've only given it like passing mentions, but this is probably one of my favorite 2D action games. I don't know how else to describe it other than the Hell Yeah Simulator. The entire game is built to be etched into your heart, and it's really hard not to fall in love with this game. But to truly get into my love for this game, we gotta talk about everything Chrono? Someday I'll drop this bit. Hey. Wake up. Rise and shine, sleepyhead. Hey. Whoa, relax. It's me, Pedro, your friend. You got knocked out pretty bad there. Are you okay? How many fingers am I holding up? Never mind. Let's just get out of here wherever we are. As you get your bearings, you're taught how to move around, jump, and wall jump, which are very important to literally all the movement in this game. But most importantly, you come across a gun. How irresponsible. Some nincompoop left their pistol just laying around. Any nutter could come around and cause all sorts of damage. After obtaining the gun, we learn how to roll and finally get out of this basement. We sneak around until we find Mitch the Butcher, a man that uses this meat operation to smuggle unlicensed firearms. And putting two and two together, he's probably the reason we got knocked out and left in that basement. Hey boss, it's quiet out there tonight.
Don't interrupt me while I'm working, you simpleton. Is the shipment ready?
It's almost.
Useless slackers. I'll show them what happens when they slack off. Go make yourself useful and prepare whatever sorry sack of meat laying in the basement.
He's coming this way. You're gonna have to take him out. Ready? Huh. Well, I guess you'll just have to kill them all now. Now everything is mostly laid out for us. And with that, I can finally talk about the gameplay. The combat in this game is, all in all, pretty simple, but where the combat gets interesting is with positioning. One of the more important things is that this game is very movement based. You aren't exactly bulletproof, so if you start acting like you are, you will die. You can outmaneuver enemies to get an advantage on them and not get hit. You can get behind cover to avoid fire, but some forms of cover are actually destructible, so they aren't foolproof. And lastly, you have dodging, which is probably the best option, counting on it makes you completely immune to bullets, but it has its drawbacks. While you are dodging, you can't exactly aim at all because you're spinning around. So no matter where you're looking, it doesn't matter, it's based on where your gun's pointed. Which means you'll only hit people horizontally instead of anywhere vertically. Speaking of aiming, it does have a few more nuances, mainly when you're dual wielding. When you're dual wielding something, you can set one of your arms to a specific position, meaning you can separate your aim between two targets, allowing for much more complex routes and more ways to kill people. And finally, and most importantly, you have focus, which is it's okay. Alright, now this is the opinion zone, and more of the preference zone than anything. Focus and my friend Pedro go very well together. It's really hard to separate my friend Pedro and the focus mechanic because it's literally baked into its identity. Focus allows you to slow down time for as long as you have the meter for it, but it has one tiny small issue. It's so boring. Okay, I don't know what happens, like the second I hit shift, my dopamine receptors just fucking die. The main issue I have with it is that it makes it far too easy. Alright, not to get all proud elitist on you, okay, not to get all fucking I call my PC my battle station shit, but the game becomes fucking goo goo gaga baby easy with it on. And it's not technically infinite, but it's practically infinite. And the footage going on right now is on the highest difficulty. Alright, it fucking simplifies the game so much. I could try going deeper into it, but like, just look at this image and this is just my entire point, okay? But enough talking about gameplay mechanics. Let me actually talk about something I especially like about this game. The visual design of this game is so fucking good. Most importantly is how colors are handled in this game, because it has a very consistent rule that the background should be unsaturated colors and the enemies and environmental tools should be saturated colors. It not only makes the game look distinct, but it also serves a purpose in, recognition. And despite the backgrounds having to be desaturated, they all have their own unique vibes and feels. But moving on from this, as you get your bearings, you learn more about the location you're in, and how this meatpacking plant sorta acts like a retirement home for old mobsters. And moving forward from this, you get the Uzi, which is more or less a better pistol, faster fire rate, larger clip. I mean, the only issue from here I can see is that you can't just, point them in two directions. Oh shit, well now you can. But the actual issue with it is that the Uzi has a limited amount of ammo. But counting on everyone here is carrying the Uzi, it's really easy to just get some ammo. You also come across barrels in these levels because, as a meatpacking plant, they need barrels for some stuff. It reverses your controls and it is a little bit jank here and there, but overall, the barrels are very much a fun time. You also got swinging hooks and seesaw mechanisms, but those are pretty self-explanatory. I bet you a biscuit you can't kick that ball into this hoop. Actually, sorry, I think I ate all the biscuits. I double the bet you can't take out that guy with that ball. Let's get into kicking for a bit. Kicking is your only form of melee attack in this game. It's also paramount to you winning a lot of scenarios, but the more important part is that it allows you to kick objects. Yes, you can use that to kill enemies with the objects, but also it allows you to smuggle objects into rooms you don't really need them in, or shouldn't have them in. You also got like the standard gas can and stuff, but overall objects are usually designated for their just single payoff. Except for my favorite object, the frying pan. The frying pan is first and foremost a cast iron cooking tool, but the frying pan in this game is used for one very special purpose. The frying pan, if shot, will ricochet bullets into nearby enemies. And it's guaranteed to most likely hit an enemy. And if an enemy shoots it, that bullet will ricochet into them. Unless it's a turret. But like, come on. That shit's just badass. I love it. And finally, you catch up with Mitch the Butcher. Alright, boss. She's all loaded up and ready to go.
About damn time. And you better have dealt with the runaway meatbag by the time I'm back. Useless slackers.
Sometimes he really hurts my feelings. Let's just stick around here for a while and enjoy the music. Look! There's a motorcycle at the top of those stairs. This is our chance to escape. Oh crap, look, it's the meat bag. I left the others. Let's get him. Alright. I fucking love this section so much. Even though it might seem like an insane divergence in gameplay, it's pretty simple, all in all. You move forward, back, left, and right, and then you can do a wheelie to move forward faster. The music is just fucking bumping. Like hear this shit, bro. This shit is fucking nuts. It also, I don't know if this is the most schizo take of all time, but it kind of reminds me of like a Little Big Planet level, because of like the layers and shit. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm like fucking boss babying right now, but like it doesn't matter. This section fucking rocks, man. It's out there. It's crazy. It's unreasonable, and that's why I fucking love it. Like, I'm on a motorcycle on a bridge, like. Ugh, deja vu, holy shit.
Get over here, you imbecile. You pay for what? Ah!
Good riddance. We need to lay low for a while. Head to District Null. It's as good as deserted. We can hang around there while things cool down. What a snazzy poster. It says, "Welcome to the National Bounty Hunter Association's Christmas Party." And they say Meadow Lake can't get a holiday video out on time. What? Nothing. How nice of them to get so organized. Good thing we don't have a bounty on our heads.
Hey, nice mask. Not!
Man, fuck you.
Ho ho ho! Welcome and Merry Christmas, everybody! It's me, Father Christmas. Just kidding, it's me, Denny. We all know fathers are just disappointing authority figures anyway. I'm glad to see so many faces out there, but let's cut to the chase. I know why you all bothered following the dress code and showing up tonight, the Mega Christmas Bounty. This year's juicy bounty is super fresh and said to be in the area.
What the? That's the guy! I just saw him. He's around here somewhere.
Well, hot dang, ain't that lucky. Spread out, don't let him get away. I'll be waiting in my office for whenever you're ready to claim the reward.
So much for laying low. There are too many of them. Time to leg it. Well, that was probably the second worst party I've ever been to. We need to get to the bottom of who put that bounty on your head. Head to Denny's office and maybe he'll let us know if we ask nicely. And now we get started with Chapter 2. District Null is a reimagined construction site used by mercenaries and bounty hunters. The whole area is covered in a nice faint fog, but it still retains its visual clarity it's had before. But it also introduces something very important. Levers. Levers themselves represent one of the most important aspects about Pedro. Levers can obviously be switched on or off, either by interacting with them or shooting them. This inherently basic bitch-ass concept is constantly expanded upon in new and interesting ways throughout every single level of this chapter. And that's true for most items in this game. They will introduce something and then expand upon it more and more. I mean, occasionally it gets a bit cumbersome, making the game feel a bit too puzzly, but puzzles are usually short enough that they don't overstay their welcome. And I mean, some of them really do play around with the game's physics and stuff. I like it. You also have hanging metal signs that ricochet bullets into people, which help expand the levers and all their uses, but they mostly make up for more interesting combat scenarios. I can't believe it's Christmas again already. I didn't buy you a present this year, but I wrote you a poem. Roses are red, violets are blue, grass is green, eggs are white, but yellow inside. Weird. It's still a work in progress. And now you obtain the first double-handed weapon. The shotgun works as you would expect it to. It's a single shot, most likely will one-shot most enemies, and it's really fun to use. The only downside is that you can aim it in two directions, and no, I'm not gonna pull a bait and switch on you, you just can't. You know, occasionally I have trouble switching, going around online, switching from tab to tab. I just don't feel safe on the internet. But that was until I found my balls in my pants and realized this internet shit don't even matter on God. These levels also have the coolest fucking vehicle ever in the skateboard. To be fair, the skateboard is, if you thought the barrel was jank, boy do I have something for you. This is the most jank piece of shit on the entire planet. I've seen people in wheelchairs that have run better. But it's cool as fuck. And the last thing this chapter gives you is the security checkpoints. Okay, these things, I fucking hate these. I hate the security systems. The fucking security system takes control of Squidward's house. Luckily, they are mostly condensed into this area, so you won't be dealing with them too much. And it's only because, we're getting so close to Denny that he has all these, measures put in place. Speaking of... Aha! Look, there's Denny. Let's see if we can finally find out who put that bounty on your head.
No! Oh, crap! Shit! Ah!
It should be illegal to do this shit to people. It should be fucking illegal. Weird. Oh. Run. This entire section just fucking rocks, okay? I love this. Alright, you feel so outnumbered and outgunned. Like you're actually, on the defensive for once. It's so cool. And then it's preceded by the fucking worst boss fight known to man.
Come on, man! Just leave me alone!
Don't let him get away. I think this section is just good. Not great, just good. To be fair, it is a really cool concept that you're, falling off of like a massive skyscraper. I mean, my main question is, who threw out all these boxes? I mean, the whole gimmick of the section is that there's just random bullshit go. And hell yeah, game design.
Wait! Stop! Don't shoot! I just delivered the messages, man. It's my power crazy sister, Ophelia, who really controls everything. Ever since she became dictator of the internet, she never sets foot outside of the central server facilities. She got pissed when you killed Mitch, the pusher, and good-for-nothing father. He had it coming, if you ask me! Is this gonna fucking pick up the microphone? It better not fucking cut out, because these are good reads. Ophelia insisted you go down no matter what, whoever you are! Wait a second. Is that you?
Ouch. Oof. That's gotta hurt. Speaking of which, ground's coming up. Aim for the water. Relax. You're okay. You've worked hard. It's fine to take little breaks sometimes. Oh, don't mind the floor. It's been acting a bit weird since I had this place redecorated. We're now in the Pedro Dreamscape levels, which are honestly filler. Yes, they do play with kind of unique ideas, but like if you cut them out of the game, nothing would change. I mean, it has cool gimmicks and stuff, like, you know, the screws and the propeller hat. But honestly, I do kind of like it. They are pretty fun levels. You don't really have to have impact to be, you know, enjoyable. There you are. Now let's see. What did Denny say again? Oh yeah, it was Ophelia, the dictator of the internet, who put that bounty on your head. We need to infiltrate the internet and get Ophelia off our backs. Don't worry, I have a plan. Head down the sewage pipe and I'll explain on the way. Oh dear, this complicates things. Those are the hardest of hardcore gamers. Decades of playing violent video games corrupted their brains, and now the only thing they can express is violence. Something Hotline Miami 2. Nobody really knows why they all moved into the sewers. I guess since most violent video games feature a sewer section, it probably just kind of felt familiar. Anyway, if we go through the sewer system, we'll connect onto a railway that takes us straight to the internet. Anyways, we finally get to the sewer chapters, which are... What the fuck was that? The sewer chapter isn't too interesting, all in all. I mean, visually it's just, you know, more of the same, but just like green fog, fucking my favorite. It does have a really new enemy in the knights, but, I mean, they're knights. They have swords, you have a gun. You also have ropes that pull you up, which, cool I guess. And you got time-based buttons, which will stay on for a bit, but then will go back to being off. I feel like the gameplay really falls into its own in this chapter, because, we'll get to that later. You also get the assault rifle, which, all in all, is like probably one of the best weapons in the entire game. It's got a great mag, and also fires out grenades with your right click. Too bad I barely used the grenade function, because I'm stupid. Those are the ISPs, the Internet Service Protectors. Ophelia must have been alerted about our plan. You must be getting closer to the railway. The ISPs may look intimidating, but they're really not. They look cooler. I mean, I do like their blue clashing with your whole yellow scheme, but they aren't too special, and I mean, I would have liked them to be because, you know, it's nearing the end of the game. To be fair, they also set up like traps and stuff, which are pretty effective. And it continues like this until you reach the main lever. Ah man, I'm so bored of guarding this lever. No, right? We've been here for months now. Nobody would notice if we took a 5-minute break. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? I think so. Let's go out back and I'll show you some of those cool karate moves. Hey, presto! You found the entrance to the railway system. The train will take us straight to the core of the internet. Huh?
We're en route back to base with the parts requested, ma'am.
Excellent work, soldier. At ease, over and out. The train level is actually a one-part level, but I mean, I like it, honestly. I mean, the entire area does feel long as fuck because it's basically like copy-paste same train cart every time. But it's a nice change of pace from like the wide and complex halls and tunnels of the sewers. You even get to fight a mech suit, which is honestly probably one of the hardest fights in the entire game. But after all this, you finally make it to the internet. Welcome to the internet. I'm Ophelia. I'm in control here. I didn't expect you to make it this far, but I'm glad you did, so I can put an end to you myself. If you make it over here alive, that is. She seems nice. So this is the internet, huh? I was expecting something a bit more high-tech. It's pretty much just a series of tubes, to be honest. Never mind. Let's pay Ophelia a visit and settle this once and for all. Welcome to the internet, the final chapter of this game. And arguably my least favorite. Mainly because of the electrical pillars, or whatever the hell these are called. Some of them you can shoot for them to, like, you know, turn off for a little bit. But the yellow ones, they got a fucking special place in hell. They're not a set distance and only end when they run into like a floor or a surface. And you can't just tank the damage because holy shit, they will drain your entire health bar if you even sneeze at them. And it's not like it's a fun gimmick, it's sort of just like kills the entire pace of a level. And then you got the drones, which like, eh. I mean, they are a new enemy type, which is interesting. But like, they're fucking annoying. And this all kind of culminates in like an auto runner segment, which, I mean, as much as I love the movement in this game, I hate this auto run segment so much. And as a player, you see all this futuristic tech and stuff, and you're like, okay, see, now this is gonna come back to me. They probably have some crazy ass futuristic weapons here. Alright, show me like a fucking BFG or something. Yeah, it's just a sniper rifle. To be honest, I love the sniper rifle. It's a very fun weapon. But you don't really use it much, counting on this is the last chapter of the game. But credit where it's due, it does have my like favorite room in the entire game with this just giant ass multi-door hellhole. Well, to be fair, I am just spinning to win right here, but like, come on. It's so fucking cool. It really is you, isn't it? After all this time, it's been so long. But why? Why this? Why now? Don't listen to her. She's not making any sense. She's just getting nervous. So, you made it. You finally made it home. Don't think that mask can fool me. I know it's you, brother. It's been so long. I wasn't sure it was you at first. I know back then, after the incident, everything just fell apart, and I understand the actions you've taken. But you must also understand why I can't let you go on. Mitch was never a good father, but I'm grateful for the path he set me on. And Danny, he was never really loyal to anyone, but he will forever hold a special place in my heart. Your actions must have consequences. I'll be sure to give you a nice tombstone. And then you fight Ophelia. This is my favorite fight in the entire game because, I mean, like, almost like every one of my video essays, she's literally you. She copies all of your actions, including being able to dodge through your bullets and be completely immune to them. And oh my god, it's so cool. You actually have to outplay and outstyle her. It's just, ooh, Kino, man. You win, brother. You win. So, yeah. Might not have been totally honest with you. I never wanted to lie, but I only did what you asked me to do before. You put that mask on and decided to forget everything. You were always morally torn with what your family was up to. You went along with their schemes and ill doings for a long time, but one day you couldn't take it anymore. You wanted to put an end to their ways and send a message to anyone who attempted to follow in their footsteps. But you weren't strong enough to do that to your own family. So, you came to me and asked for help. Together, we came up with a story and a plan that would motivate you to do what needed to be done. You put that mask on to avoid getting recognized, and we snuck into Mitch's basement. You then knocked yourself out and blanked your memory. One thing led to another, and here we are. You were afraid of how you would act once you discovered the truth about your actions. So now, there's only one thing left for me to do. Fulfill my promise to you. Forgive me. Remember, I'm only gonna kill you because I promised you I would. And true friends keep their promises. Okay, so this final fight is actually pretty good. I mean, it's not my favorite, but like, it uses its gimmick pretty well. And honestly, for a game like this, I was expecting something a bit more extreme. Holy shit! Oh god. Oh god. I'm sorry. So, that was my friend Pedro. What the fuck was that? So, after you beat the game, there is a bit of post-game content, like you can go throughout the levels and collect cheats, and you know, cheats are always fun. You know, infinite ammo cheat and infinite focus cheat, chai tea. And obviously you can go for S ranks on levels, which I will say the ranking system is very cool in this game. It even factors in the difficulty you're playing on, so technically playing on harder difficulties is easier to get S ranks. I mean, you can also work to get better high scores, but also someone in Cheat Engine is talking, listen and learn. You also have the mobile game, My Friend Pedro, Ripe for Revenge, which is a canon, It's pretty good for a mobile game, but I mean, it's not very replayable. I mean, shit, I got Crazy Taxi on my phone for a reason. I also found out about a bunch of interesting little tidbits while researching for this game. Firstly, I got to see some beta footage and screenshots of the game, which Honestly, if this is the game we got, you would probably not be watching this video right now. There is actually a good amount of cut weapons in this game, which, I mean, you could schizo theory and think about like, oh, you know, they had to cut it for deadlines, but some of these are kind of lame. The cut weapons footage is by Girino. I mean, they also make insane ass fucking Yakuza mods now, so like, go support them. I love their work. And I mean, what's next for my friend Pedro after this? Probably none. I mean, it's overall a very contained story. You couldn't really expand upon it in any way, meaningfully, so they just, you know, don't. They made Shotgun Cop Man after this, and that game fucks. I couldn't really make a video essay on it. It's just like a really fun, like, little speed game. And one of my main reasons for loving this game is its simplicity. In an ecosystem of games just, like, always getting bigger, a game just being perfectly sized and knowing exactly what it wants to do is amazing. And come on, this combat is so dynamic still. Like, I mean, I go on about how simplistic it is, but like, it's so cool and deep. It's like you're fighting like nobody's watching. Man, that was fucking corny as shit. What is up, my gamers? I would like to thank you for watching this video. I had a hell of a lot of fun making it. I had a lot of fun replaying and actually talking about all the systems and all the shit in my friend Pedro. And also, I would love to thank you for, you know, getting me to 3 subscribers. I'm really excited for that. Like, also check out Extra Metal 8. It's probably linked in the description. As well as all the music used in this video in a playlist. I think I gotta specify that now. And, well, gamers, I'll see you out. But one more thing.
Hey,